all I do to blend in, you know, zombies don't mess with other zombies. A buddy of mine, makeup guy, showed me how to do this. Cornstarch, some berries, a little licorice for the ladies. Suits my lifestyle. I like to get out and do stuff. Just played 9 holes over Riviera. Just walked on. Nobody there. God damn it, Bill fucking Murray!
There is nothing better than a good movie cameo, especially when we least expect it. By now, we've seen so many superhero movies, we expect a random hero to pop up as a surprise character or in a post-credits scene.
Wow, nice suit. Zip it, Stanley!
Superhero movies aside, though, there are so many other movies out there with some incredibly surprising cameos. Whether it's a high-profile celebrity you least expect to appear in a zany comedy, or it's a legendary musical artist, it's always a treat to see.
Don't do this, Derek.
Listen to your friend Billy Zane. He's a cool dude.
So let's count down the most surprising movie cameos. Number 10, Mindy Kaling, This Is the End. This 2013 comedy is full of celebrity cameos, but Mindy Kaling, obsessed with Michael Cera, is something we did not expect. The film centers on Jay Baruchel and Seth Rogen, who, among the rest of the cast, play themselves. They're all having a good time when suddenly an apocalypse of biblical proportions erupts, causing untold carnage among Tinseltown's elite. But before that goes down, Jay and Seth speak with Mindy Kaling, who just cannot take her eyes off of Michael Cera.
Seth!
Mindy, hey!
Oh my god, great to see you.
Oh, you too.
How are you?
Long time. How's it going? You know Jay?
I don't think I've ever actually met you. You were so good in $1 Million Baby.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for saying that.
Oh my god, if I don't Michael Cera tonight, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
What?
F***ing pale, 110 pounds, hairless, probably has a huge coked out of his mind.
You can do a lot better. You should. That's just trouble.
So, Riri, how about you? Do you ever see a psychiatrist? That's not cool.
Don't touch my phone.
Michael, that's not cool, man.
Jason, we're playing a game, man. Say cheese, baby.
Number 9, Mike Tyson, The Hangover. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. 4 friends travel to Sin City for an epic bachelor party they will never forget. Unfortunately, when they wake up the next morning, they can barely recall what happened the night before, but they soon discover a few things. Their friend Doug is missing, they're in possession of a baby, and there's a fierce tiger in the bathroom. As they search for Doug, they discover that the tiger belongs to none other than legendary boxer Mike Tyson, who, of course, is not happy. While Tyson's introduction seems friendly at first, he turns sour quick, threatening the 3 friends to bring back his precious tiger by the end of the night. The tiger appears at the start of the film, and it's a big mystery as to why it's there, but when we discover the truth, it's a hilarious situation with an epic cameo by Mike Tyson.
Why the f would you want to steal his tiger?
We tend to do dumb shit when we're fucked up.
I don't believe these guys.
Wait, how did you guys find us?
One of you dropped your jacket. Found it in the tiger's cage this morning.
That's Doug's?
Yeah, Doug. His wallet and his room key is in there.
No, that's our missing friend.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, did you guys see him?
I was fast asleep.
Yeah, because if he was up, this shit wouldn't have gone down so smoothly.
May want to take his 80 days like Omar.
Respect.
What happened to Omar?
Well, don't worry about Omar. He's not with us no more.
Okay, I know this is asking a lot, but do you think that there's any way that we could go to your house and just look around, see if there's any clues for a friend?
Absolutely. How else you think we're gonna get the tiger back anyway? Come on, champ.
Well, I'm sorry?
We're not gonna put it in the Bentley. You brought it here, you bring it back. What you think, about 40 minutes?
Don't make me come back for him.
That was Mike Tyson.
Yeah, no shit, that was Mike Tyson. I'm just saying, he still got it.
Number 8, Carrie Fisher, Scream 3. Scream 3 is an entertaining but strange film. Ghostface returns once again, and this time he's stalking actors in Hollywood. While trying to discover the identity of the killer, Gale Weathers and Jennifer Jolie, who plays Gale in the film Stab 3, meet a receptionist for information. And Bianca, the receptionist, is played by none other than Carrie Fisher. On top of an already self-referential film, Gale and Jennifer are astonished that Bianca looks exactly like the real-life Carrie Fisher. Bianca even mentions that she was was up for the role of Princess Leia and even mentions George Lucas. Now, while the cameo is out of left field, it's always a treat to see Carrie Fisher stealing the spotlight.
Hi. Excuse me, I am Gail Weathers, and I'm here researching with the police. This photo was taken at the studio. Her name is Maureen Prescott. Back then it was probably Roberts. Hey, are you...
No.
But you look just...
Like her? I've been hearing it all my life.
It's uncanny.
I was up for Princess Leia. I was this close. So who gets it? The one who sleeps with George Lucas.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a sore subject for you.
Sure you didn't. None of them did. So how can I help you? Or do you want me to tell you who you look like?
How about some information on Maureen Roberts?
I don't work for the cops, sweetie. I work for the studio.
Really? Well, would you work for the president?
The president of the studio.
$50? Who are you, a reporter for Woodsboro High? It's worth $2,000. Are you gonna help Gail Weathers or not?
Number 7, MING-NAWEN, Mulan 2020. The 2020 remake of Disney's animated classic changes things up a bit. There's no musical numbers or a loving, playful red dragon, but instead a serious and dramatic reimagining of the original film. Now, while this film is tonally different than the original, we still get a wonderful surprise. MING-NAWEN, who voiced Mulan in the original animated film, makes a brief appearance in the live-action remake. Short and sweet, but oh so satisfying, especially for die-hard fans of the original film.
Your Imperial Highness, Hua Mulan.
Number 6, Glenn Close, Hook. While most cameos on this list are surprising, nothing is more surprising than this one. The live-action sequel of the classic Peter Pan tale has Robin Williams as an adult version of Pan, and the evil Captain Hook has kidnapped his children. During Pan's adventure, we see Hook's cruelty after he throws one of his crew members into the boob box. But that crew member, fitted with a wig and beard, is acclaimed actress Glenn Close. It's brief, but Close is totally unrecognizable, which makes it all the more surprising.
You. Yes. Where's the carpet snake? Oh, sorry, sir. You. That's right, you. No, not you. Not you. You. You bet against me bringing Pan back here, didn't you? No. Ah, tell your captain the truth. Oh, say it. Say it.
I did.
Yes, you made a boo-boo.
I did. I did.
The boo box.
No,
The boo box. Yeah.
Number 5, Daniel Craig, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Everyone wants to be in a Star Wars movie, and that's the case for The Force Awakens. After Rey has been captured and interrogated, she tries to find a way to free herself. And what better way to do that than using the force of a mindless stormtrooper? It turns out this stormtrooper is played by Daniel Craig. The scene is a hilarious play on the typical Jedi mind trick, and it makes it all better knowing that under that helmet is James Bond. It's a great cameo, a fun scene, and goes down as one of the most surprising movie cameos ever.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
What did you say?
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
I'll tighten those restraints, scavenger scum.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
And you'll drop your weapon?
And I'll drop my weapon.
Number 4, Emma Watson, This Is the End. As mentioned earlier on this list, This Is the End has plenty of celebrity cameos, but the biggest surprise was Emma Watson. She appears earlier in the film, but the big standout is her return to our main character struggling to survive. It's even funnier because we're not used to seeing Emma Watson play such a heightened version of herself.
Emma!
Oh my god, you guys are alive. You're actually alive, thank God. I hid in a drain pipe for days, like 3 or 4, I don't even know how many. And then I stopped hearing people and I started hearing growling noises.
Out there in your travels, did you see anything that you would describe as apocalyptic?
I mean, no, but I would say it's completely obvious what's going on here. I mean, it's a zombie invasion.
I'm the one who said it's been
You
zombies.
said zombies?
I said zombies the whole
You said
time.
zombies?
I don't think you never said zombies.
Wait a second, you guys haven't been proven right. These are still just theories.
Honestly, I'm just so relieved that you guys are here, and I'm very happy about the idea of sleeping and
Yeah.
just
You tired?
yeah.
If you want to take a little rest, you're welcome to do that upstairs.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'll show you the way.
Thanks, guys. Seriously, you're awesome. Really.
You're awesome. So tight.
Number 3, Tom Cruise, Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder tells the story of Tug Speedman, a pampered action star stranded in the jungle with his fellow co-stars. Tug and his co-stars think that they're filming a movie, but it all goes south when the director is killed in real life. But the most shocking reveal is who plays salty and foul-mouthed producer Les Grossman. Tom Cruise makes a surprising appearance as the producer in a role that practically expands beyond a cameo. Cruise is completely unrecognizable, curses like a sailor, and even has a fantastic dance number at the end of the film. It's an unexpected cameo from an actor you'd least expect to play such a mean and maniacal character.
Hey, let me tell you something, shitbird. I've never even heard of your little agency. But if you think you can poach my client, $50 million, all you know is simple Jack again because we kill him.
This is Les Grossman. Who is this?
This is Flaming Dragon!
Oh, okay. Flaming Dragon. Face. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker! I will massacre you! I will fuck you up! Did you find out who that was? Yeah. Go.
Number 2, Bill Murray, Zombieland. This zombie apocalypse film is loads of fun, and it features one of the most unexpected cameos of all time. As they struggle to survive, our heroes find themselves in Beverly Hills, California, in hopes to find shelter in a famous celebrity's mansion. They just so happen to stumble upon the home of Bill Murray, and to their surprise, he's a zombie. Okay, no, he's very much alive, but he's dressed up as a zombie to hide from the Walking Dead. Our characters geek out and get to have some fun moments with the comedic actor before a prank goes wrong and Bill Murray is killed for real this time. While it should be a tragic end, it's hilarious all around. His appearance, interacting with the characters, and his final demise. Even in his final moments, he's still one of the funniest human beings on the planet.
No! No, it's okay. It's okay. I got him.
Is that how you say hello? Where you come from?
Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe I shot Bill Murray.
Mr. Murray.
Bill, I think now.
Bill.
Yeah?
I don't think we're gonna be able to stitch this.
That's still tender.
You think you might pull through?
No.
If it means anything now, I am so sorry. It's just instinctive.
It was my bad. I was never a very good practical joker.
So do you have any regrets?
Garfield, maybe?
I'm sorry, it just gets me. But it still is sad.
And before we reveal number one, here are some honorable mentions. Christopher Walken, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction elevated Quentin Tarantino's career. The film has many great performances and is full of fantastic actors. One of the more surprising roles is Christopher Walken during a flashback sequence. In pure Tarantino fashion, Walken's character speaks with the young Bruce Willis about his father's watch and its history. It's a great scene, and with Walken in the role, it makes it all the more better.
After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's gold watch. This watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured, put in a Vietnamese prison camp. He knew that if the ever saw the watch, it'd be confiscated, taken away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. You'd be damned if any was gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the watch to you.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Austin Powers, Goldmember. The third and final Austin Powers movie is full of wonderful cameos. The opening scene in particular throws the viewers off with a serious stylistic action sequence in which Austin takes out a helicopter. It's fast, quick-paced, and if you didn't know you were watching an Austin Powers movie, you'd think you'd be watching a real James Bond flick. But then it's revealed that it's all a movie, and Austin is played by Tom Cruise, Danny DeVito as Mini-Me, and of course, maybe the most shocking of them all, Gwyneth Paltrow as Austin's love interest. It's a great cameo, with yet another funny name spoofed from the countless James Bond movies.
Yeah, baby. I'm Dixie Normus. I may just be a small-town FBI agent / single mother, but I'm still tough and sexy.
Well, Miss Normus, shall we shag now or shag later?
Oh, Austin, behave.
And before we get to number 1, here is another honorable mention. David Bowie, Zoolander. When Derek Zoolander and his arch nemesis Hansel go head-to-head in an epic walk-off, they ask who is willing to judge. Out of nowhere, David Bowie enters the picture and decides to call the match. The film is full of fun cameos, but seeing David Bowie show up and judge the hilarious walk-off is all sorts of amazing.
All right, who's gonna call this sucker?
If nobody has any objections, I believe I might be of service. Now, this will be a straight walk-off. Old school rules. First model walks, second model duplicates, then elaborates. Okay, boys, let's go to work.
Each before beauty code cheese.
Whatever.
And finally, number 1, Stan Lee, every MCU movie. I mean, are you surprised? The legendary comic book creator has been appearing in Marvel films since the 1990s, and his cameos throughout the years get better and better. Specifically, his appearances in the MCU are so monumental we couldn't ignore them. There are so many to choose from drinking with Thor and Captain America to being mistaken as Larry King and even officially becoming a Watcher in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Stan Lee's work and contribution to the MCU and superheroes in general will never be forgotten, especially with his many wonderful appearances.
And yeah, this sucks. This is a bad beat. But it hasn't changed my mind. I don't think.
You okay?
Are you Tony Stank?
Yes, this is Tony Stank. You're in the right place. Thank you for that. Never dropping that, by the way. Table for 1, Mr. Stank. Please, by the bathroom.
Well, friends, that about does it for us. Be sure to stay tuned to the Rotten Tomatoes channel for more of the entertainment content you love. Until next time, I'm your host, Naz Perez, and we'll see you back here for more Top 10s on the Rotten Tomatoes Countdown.